I want to take a moment to examine how we set up stateless auto configuration on a multi-layer switch. First and foremost, in order for stateless auto configuration to work, IPv6 unicast routing must be enabled on that multi-layer switch. If we go to our live environment, we'll take a look at DSW1, which is going to be our router, our default gateway, the one that's sending the router advertisements to the end stations. We need to make sure that IPv6 unicast routing is turned on. Show run pipe to include IPv6 unicast routing. And here we can see it's not. So we'll go into global configuration mode and type in IPv6 unicast routing. If IPv6 unicast routing is not turned on, then router advertisements are not sent out of interfaces with IPv6 addresses. Next, the multi-layer switches interface that is connecting up to the local network where we're going to be sending out router advertisements so devices can auto-configure their IPv6 addresses. That interface needs a global IPv6 address as well. So let's verify if DSW1 has that global IPv6 address. So the interface we're dealing with here is going to be interface VLAN 10. Interface VLAN 10. So we're dealing with the clients down in VLAN 10 right now. We're configuring IPv6. So let's just take a look at show run interface VLAN 10. Let's see if there's an IPv6 address, and there is. The IPv6 address is 2001:db8:1/64. Let's enable a debug right now. Debug IPv6 neighbor discovery. And let's see if we can see any router advertisements being sent. There we go. We can already see a router advertisement being sent. And look what it says. It says we're sending it out interface VLAN 10. We can see the link local address that is being utilized to send that router advertisement. But notice also the destination multicast address. It's that all hosts multicast address of FF02:1. What I really want to show you here is this prefix. There is the prefix 2001:db8:/64. That is what's being sent out VLAN 10. And anybody that is part of VLAN 10 will receive this. So by default, Windows PCs are automatically configured to receive these router advertisements and automatically generate an IPv6 address using stateless auto configuration. So if we go to PC1, right now it has a statically configured IPv6 address of 2001:db8:10. But let's open up PC1's properties. We'll go to the TCP IPv6 properties, and we'll change the properties so that way there the PC obtains its IPv6 address automatically now. We'll see what happens now. ipconfig. And there we go. There is its IPv6 address that was generated using stateless auto configuration. 2001:db8, which was the prefix that was sent in the router advertisement, and then using EUI64, it generated the interface portion based on the MAC address of itself. Now, if you are utilizing a router and you want the router's interface to automatically generate an IPv6 address using stateless auto configuration, you have to turn on that feature. You go to the interface, gigabit 0/0 in this particular example, and you type in IPv6 address auto config. And then the device will send out its router solicitation message. It would receive its router advertisement back from the default gateway we see here. And as a result, it will automatically assign itself an IPv6 address.